Welcome back to the Cool Fairs channel. I'm your host, Just the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the EnterBay 1/6 scale Kobe Bryant Black Mamba edition. If you do enjoy the video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out and thank you to channel sponsor Entertainment Earth. Check out my Entertainment Earth affiliate link down in the description below to check out some cool figures, get some free shipping, and of course, help support the channel. Jumping on into this review, guys. Yes, today we are taking a look at the EnterBay 1/6 scale Kobe Bryant Black Mamba edition. So yes, guys, something a little different here on the channel. Normally we are taking a look at pop culture stuff, but today, even though he kind of is a pop culture icon in a sense, being that he transcended the NBA, he transcended being just known for sports, you know, he became known throughout multiple medias and whatnot, so much so that he even won an Oscar. So quick little backstory on me, guys, is that I grew up playing basketball. I grew up in Los Angeles watching the Lakers play, watching Kobe play. He literally joined the league the year I was born, and so I literally grew up watching Kobe play, and that's what drove me to play. And his Mamba mentality was just something that always stuck with me and still to this day sticks with me, whether it be in bodybuilding or just life alone. But yeah, so I knew they made 1/6 scale basketball and football players and all that stuff, but I've never really had a need or want for one. And on top of that, I knew they were quite pricey if you didn't pick them up right when they dropped. And even when they did drop, they were quite pricey, mainly because of the likeness rights. These athletes charge a lot for their likeness rights. Just look at Hasbro's NBA lineup. You know, they charged $50 a figure right out of the gate, because, you know, they had to pay for these likeness rights. So I knew 1/6 scale basketball athlete figures existed and everything. I just never thought I would ever own one. So as always, I was looking on OfferUp, getting, you know, into trouble financially as always, and this guy happened to pop up when I searched 1/6 scale figures. Now this guy was originally being sold for $500. Thankfully I was able to talk the guy down quite significantly to $3, and I was able to walk away with this beautiful piece right here. Now I am trying to track down the 2-pack. I do have one in mind. Hopefully I'm able to snag it for this amazing price that I do have it for. I'm just not in the position of currently buy it because I have some other stuff that came up that my funds have to go to. So that's being put on the back burner. But hopefully I can get the 2-pack by EnterBay as well. That has like the younger Kobe and the older Kobe. And then I could just flank this guy in the display and it will just look absolutely amazing. But until then, guys, I am quite happy with this one. Even just this single figure, this lone guy being the centerpiece to my display. So this guy does have like the most center cube. He is the most prominent figure in my display because, like I said, the Mamba mentality just sticks with me to this day, from when I played basketball to when I was a bodybuilder. Well, I still am a bodybuilder. I just been taking some time off, but I'm going to be getting back on stage sometime soon. But even just in life, guys, the Mamba mentality is such a great mentality to have. And if you don't know what the Mamba mentality is, it just basically means each and every day you try to be better than you were yesterday, so that way you are better tomorrow than you were today. But yeah, guys, as you can tell, I am a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I can't even say Los Angeles Laker fan because I can't even watch them right now, but I am a huge Kobe fan. I could watch this guy for hours, for days. Just, you know, I feel like those 20 years he gave us just weren't enough. You know, I feel like, you know, 20 years just wasn't enough in my opinion, and it's quite a lot, especially in the NBA, and especially at the level that this guy competed at and was able to play at, you know, up until that very last game where he scored, what was it, like 60 points? I mean, come on, what other veteran player do you know scores 60 fucking points in their final game? I mean, this guy was just a threat to be reckoned with. You know, everybody loved to hate him, but everybody wanted him on their team. You know, he was a lifelong Laker, and everybody despised him from every team, from Boston to Dallas to Denver. But deep down inside, everybody wanted him to leave the Lakers for their team. But Kobe's not a LeBron. He doesn't go team hopping, homie hopping to catch a championship. He stuck with the Lakers. He earned his championships with the Lakers through thick and thin, and you got to respect that. A Laker for life right there. So, yeah, as you can tell, guys, I can talk about Kobe all day, and so why don't I continue to talk about Kobe, but in the terms of what comes with this action figure, because this guy comes with so much. So this guy did originally retail for, I believe, $389. So even originally for retail, he wasn't a cheap figure, but he does come with quite a lot. So why don't we go ahead and start off with the alternate head that he does come with. So in package, he does come with that smiling head sculpt right there, but he does also come with this kind of like breathing heavy, kind of focused Kobe, iconic pursed lips look right there. And the likeness is just absolutely beautiful, guys. Just spot on. The texturing on the skin is just absolutely amazing. Just one of my favorite head sculpts of all time right here. Even the one that he has on right there, it's not as close to Kobe as this one is, but it's still a really good likeness. So we do get an array of hands with this guy, obviously. One thing I will say, if you can tell in his hand that he's holding up right there, there's a little circular thing in his hand. That's because those two hands that he has on currently do actually have magnets in order to magnetize to the basketball that he does come with, which we will take a look at in a second. They aren't the strongest, though. You really have to play around with it. You really have to try hard. You really have to find that really good spot in order to get it to stick. But once you do get it to stick, it sticks really well. But aside from those two open kind of basketball playing hands, we do get a pair of fisted hands because, well, sometimes you just gotta get a little physical on the basketball court. So of course we do get a pair of fisted hands. We get a pair of open hands right here. So he's like calling out for the ball. He's like, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. We do get some nice vein work on the back of the hands right there as well, and just some overall nice detailing on the knuckles and the fingernails. But we do have some open hands right there. We do have the classic and iconic three-pointer hand right there. We do get the iconic Kobe finger pointing hand. Now, I wish we would have gotten like a very stern Kobe head so we could just have him pointing and just like, yeah, you right there. You know what I'm talking about. We do have a relaxed right hand right there. And last but not least, we have a follow through hand for his right hand. So, like when he takes a shot and he's following through, that's basically what this is right here. So like I said, he does come with a basketball, which is actually really nicely done and detailed. There's a lot of nice texturing on it to really give it that, real basketball feel, despite it being a hard plastic. It does have the official Spalding licensing on it and the NBA right there. That also factors into the cost, having to get the likeness rights, or the rights, not the likeness rights, but just the rights overall to use the Spalding name, as well as the NBA right there. You have to get that athlete's signature rights, official game ball. So yeah, they've definitely got some official rights to, put onto this figure. But that's even more evident with like all the trophies that he does come with, which we will take a look at in a second. But he does come with an extra pair of shoes. We'll take a look at the ones that he is currently wearing when we do pull the figure forward and take a closer look at him. But in package, he actually does come with these Kobe's on right here. I really wish they had a little more detailing on the tongue right there, but overall, just a really cool pair of Kobe's. There's been so many throughout the years, so it's pretty, kind of like it's a pair of Kobe's out of so many that we've gone before in the past. Next up, we do get some arm sleeves right here, which I haven't even taken out of package, but we get this one right here with the NBA logo. We also get this one right here with the NBA logo as well. Looks a little more purplish, like a little more, I don't know, let me see, let me take this one out. There we go. Okay, so it has a little more like design. It has a 4 on there, so yeah, pretty cool. So we do get some shooting sleeves right there. He does already currently have one on, and he also does have a knee sleeve on, so you don't have to worry about that. So he does come with this Letterman jacket right here. It does feel a little cheap, I'm not gonna lie. It could be done a little bit better, especially for the price point, but it says Los Angeles Lakers right there. It has all his championships right there, his overall stats right there, 5-time NBA champion, 15 All-NBA selections, 4-time NBA All-Star MVP, 18-time NBA All-Star, two-time Olympic gold medal winner. His 24 there, his 8 there, some more patches here, and then of course the black Mamba insignia and Hall of Fame class of 2020 right back there. Oh, and we do have his logo from his shoes right there, which is slightly lopsided. Once again, for the price point, you would hope that all of that would be on point, but it is what it is. So moving on to the trophies that he does come with. So he does come with quite a few. Obviously, like I said, 5-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP. So he does come with quite a few that are doubled up. So I'm not going to pull them all up if they are doubled up or quadrupled up or 5 times up, whatever you want to call that. So let's start off with this one right here. This is the Slam Dunk Championship, which he won his first year in the NBA. And as you can see right there, it was held in Cleveland, Ohio. Really interesting, and you can see my reflection and everything in the ball. Hi guys, how you guys doing? So we do also get a Marcy Potoff trophy. I don't really know what that is. It's the MVP. I guess the MVP of the season right here, for 2007 to 2008. I don't remember that one. I know he got that achievement. I just didn't realize that this was the trophy for it. But he did get that. He did also get this one right here, which is the... it's the Hall of Fame trophy right here for Kobe, obviously. I mean, was it any doubt that this guy was going to make it into the Hall of Fame? I know I had no doubts. We do have his MVP trophies as well from the championship games. Oh, they're even engraved right here. So this is the 2009 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award right here. So this is the 2009 one, and so then this one should be 2012 if I'm not mistaken. And I would be mistaken, but there's nothing on here. So I guess it's like a sticker that they just wrap around, and well, my other one doesn't have it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But it is what it is. It's not really that big of a deal. Like I said, I barely noticed it right now. But like I said, 5-time NBA champion. So we do get not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 of these guys. 5. Once again, you can see my reflection there. Hi, how are you guys doing? So you do get 1, 2, 3. Whoa, so many, I'm dropping them. 4 and 5, so many. So the last one that he does come with is this MVP for the All-Star Games. So he did win 4 of these out of 18 games, so that's pretty impressive. And the one achievement award that I wish he would have come with, but I guess this is just his basketball achievements, and that is his Oscar. But I'm just gonna have to find a third-party 1/6 scale with Oscar. I know I saw a Joker figure come with it, but I don't know if they sell it separately, but I'll have to figure it out. So that's pretty much all the stuff that this guy does come with, aside from, of course, the stand, which is a flight stand, so you can put this guy dunking, flying through the air, doing some crazy awesome basketball poses. And of course, this base right here, which is just absolutely amazing. This likeness to the hardwood. It's obviously not hardwood. It's all plastic. It's all hollow. But it looks like hardwood. It has the Lakers logo right there, and it has his years of life right there. And then on the plaque right here, Kobe Bryant in a very cheap looking gold plate, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, I really wish Hot Toys would, you know, tackle athletes and stuff, but I feel like that's just not in their forte. So yeah, guys, that wraps it up for all the stuff that he does come with. So why don't we go ahead and pull him off the rotating turntable so we can take a look at all the amazing great detail in this guy and his articulation. All right, guys, so here we have him up close to the camera so we can take a look at all the amazing great details that this guy does have. So like I said, the likeness to Kobe is just absolutely phenomenal. The smile, the shine in his eyes is just absolutely great. The jersey, it's meant to look like it's sewn and embroidered, but it's just kind of like stuck on, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't chip off or peel off at any point. They even gave him all of his tattoos right there, which is really cool. They really paid attention to all that great detail. I will say I do have a bit of a splotch right here in paint, but other than that, this figure is really well nicely done. Here's the other pair of shoes that he does come with. just basically all blacked out Mambas with the gold check mark right there. Even the socks have the NBA logo, which is really cool. So I really wish this would have been a seamless body, especially for the price point that they wanted for it. Unfortunately, it is not. I have tucked in the jersey from when I did remove it from the box. Originally, it was not tucked in, but if you watch basketball, you know they have to tuck in their jerseys. And so he would have it tucked in, and it sits nicely right there. But yeah, overall, just a really great figure. Like I said, I just really wish it would have came with a seamless body. I feel like that would have really just made this figure that much better. Aside from everything that we've already looked at, there's not too much else to look at with this guy. I mean, he's in a basic basketball jersey, but really well, nicely done. You know, just shorts and a shirt. He added his knee sleeve and, of course, his arm sleeve. Nowadays, they wear all sorts of fucking pussy-ass shit to protect themselves and stuff, but really, all you really need for basketball is a jersey, shorts, and your shoes, and you're good. Anything more than that, you're a fucking pussy. I'm sorry to say that, but it's just it. But anyways, guys, getting back to the figure, just an overall great figure. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and move on into this guy's articulation. So he will move his head all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He will look down, kind of, not too much. He'll look up a bit, nothing too crazy, but just enough to where it looks like he's looking up and just, admiring the crowd. He does come with a butterfly joint in there. Now, his arms are on a ratchet, and they do scare the shit out of me because they're really tough to move. And when you try to pull them down, if you can see, as you push down, that butterfly joint does come out. And as you can hear, it moves, and it ratcheted into place, but that's scary when you push down and you see that joint pop out. But his arms will go 360 right there. You can, like I just showed you, go all the way out to a T-pose. Once again, I will chance it for you guys and close it up. Single jointed elbows, which is one of my gripes with this figure. Rotation at that elbow, rotation at that wrist, hinging in and out, up and down, whichever way that ball peg is facing. You do have some really good ab crunch down and back because he's just in a basketball jersey. And the great thing about having him in a basketball jersey is that it's really freeing and there's a lot of mobility, so he can really move that midsection around, twist and turn. He actually has movement right here as well as up here, so it's kind of like there's a ball right here, so you get some movement up here and some movement down here. So it's a lot of great articulation for his abdomen, which is great because he is a basketball player. He can kick out that far, which is really good. He will kick forward, let's see, that far. He does have a bit of a thigh swivel up there. He does come with double hinge knees, which allow him to go back that far, and his ankles will go down that far, up that far, and of course a ball rocker hinge. So yeah, guys, overall he has some really good articulation. Just those arm joints that tend to pull the butterfly joints out when you kind of articulate his arms down are just the scary part of it. That's really the only part that scares me. Other than that, he has some phenomenal articulation. So yeah, guys, with that being said, that wraps it up for this guy's articulation. Alright, guys, so that has been my review of the EnterBay 1/6 scale Kobe Bryant Black Mamba edition. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of this figure? And if you've made it this far, type down in the comments below Black Mamba. That way I know you made it this far and you're enjoying the content. As always, shout out and thank you to channel sponsor Entertainment Earth. Check out my Entertainment Earth affiliate link down in the description below to check out some cool figures, get some free shipping, and of course, help support the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.